For 7 years, I trusted her with my life, my secrets, my heart. But what I discovered one night changed everything. Stay with me until the end, because if you've ever loved someone blindly, this story will open your eyes. And if you believe love can't destroy you, you're about to see how wrong I was. So before we start, hit the like button, because what you're about to hear is something no one should have to live through. Her name is Sarah. We met in college. She was brilliant, funny, unpredictable. She used to make me laugh at the smallest things. For years, I believed we were unstoppable. We worked hard, built a home, shared dreams of starting a family. But little by little, something changed. She started spending more time on her phone, late-night meetings, strange new habits. When I asked, she smiled and said, "Don't worry, love. You're overthinking again." So I convinced myself I was paranoid, because that's what love does. It blinds you. It makes you trust even when your gut is screaming that something's wrong. One night, she came home late. I was half asleep when I heard her whispering on the phone in the hallway. I caught a few words. "He suspects something." My heart stopped. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. She kissed me, made coffee, told me she loved me. And for a moment, I believed her again. But that sentence kept echoing in my head. He suspects something. Who was he? What was she hiding? That's when I made the mistake that changed everything. I decided to find out. It was a Sunday afternoon. She left her laptop open while taking a shower. I didn't mean to invade her privacy, but I did. And what I saw shattered me. Dozens of emails in between her and a man named Liam. They weren't new. They went back years. She told him things she never told me, how she felt trapped, how she was pretending to be happy with me, and worst of all, how they were planning to move away together soon. My chest tightened. I scrolled and scrolled until I saw the final message. After his birthday, it's done. I can't lie anymore. I'll make him hate me so it's easier. My birthday was in 3 days. I stared at that line for hours. It felt like dying without a wound. When she came out of the shower, she smiled, like nothing had happened. I looked at her, pretending to be calm. "Everything okay?" she asked. "Yeah," I said. "Perfect." That night, I barely slept. My mind was replaying every moment, every laugh, every kiss, every lie. The next day, I decided not to confront her. Not yet. I wanted to see if she'd really go through with it, so I acted normal. I bought her flowers. We had dinner together. She laughed, the same laugh that once made me fall in love. But this time, it felt fake. Empty. And then came my birthday. She surprised me with dinner at our favorite restaurant. She looked stunning, as if she wanted everything to seem perfect. Halfway through the evening, I excused myself, saying I had to take a call, but I wasn't making a call. I went to the parking lot and saw him waiting in a car. Liam. He didn't know who I was, but I knew him from the photos in her emails. He looked nervous. He checked his phone constantly, and then I saw her texting under the table. I returned inside, sat across from her, and asked, "Are you texting him right now?" She froze. Her face went pale. Then she whispered, "I can explain." But I didn't want explanations. I wanted the truth, raw and ugly. So I told her, "You don't have to explain anything. He's outside." I saw him. The silence that followed was the longest of my life. She didn't deny it. She just cried. I left that night without looking back. She tried calling, texting, begging for forgiveness. But you can't rebuild a house made of lies. You can't love someone who's already buried your heart in someone else's hands. A week later, I packed my things and moved out. She sent me one last message. "You'll never understand how lonely I was." And maybe she was right. But loneliness isn't an excuse for betrayal. Love dies when respect disappears, and she killed it with her own hands. It's been 2 years now. Sometimes I still wake up and think she's beside me. Then I remember everything. And I realize maybe I was meant to go through that pain to learn something, to learn that love isn't blind, it's honest or it's nothing. To learn that some people don't betray you because they stop loving you. They betray you because they never knew how to love in the first place. If you're still watching this, take my story as a warning. Don't ignore the signs. Don't sacrifice your peace to keep someone who's already halfway out the door. Because the moment you start doubting, your soul already knows the truth. If this story touched you, or if you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, hit that like button so others see they're not alone. Comment below. Would you forgive someone who betrayed you, or would you walk away for good? Your story might just give strength to someone who's still living the lie I escaped. And if you want more real stories that make you feel, subscribe, because the next one might just be yours.